the Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights to take the floor. We have just been informed that the representative of this organization would like to make his statement in Azeri language. Although it is not an OSCE language, we will allow it as an exception, and with the understanding that the speaker provided the text in English to our interpreters. Please bear in mind that in the case of this statement, the interpreters do not bear responsibility for the content or for the quality of the English version of the text. I now give the floor to the representative of the Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. My name is Ahmad Shahidov. I'm a human rights defender from Azerbaijan. My colleague will continue his speech in Azerbaijan. So today's topic is about fighting terrorism, human rights, and torture. So I built my today's speech on a concrete example. Over the last 3 years, we have talked about this issue at various OSCE meetings. Unfortunately, Armenia doesn't care about our calls to release these civilians, as does not comply with international commitments. I will ask Russian representative here to react this issue, because one of these persons is a citizen of Russia. I mean, these two persons, I ask all of you to pay attention to these older people on the photo. Shahbaz, Guliyev and Dilgam Asgarov were taken hostage by Armenian armed forces in July 14, and Shahbaz Guliyev was sentenced to 22 years and Dilgam Asgarov was sentenced to life imprisonment. Armenia presents these civilians as terrorists, and this young man sitting next to me is son of one of these hostages, Dilgam Asgarov, who is in Armenian captivity now. And I want Dilgam Asgarov's son to speak and talk about his father, and I ask our interpreters to look at the statement number 15. So, thank you.
I came here to say that there is no news from my father for the last 7 months, and the last time I received a letter from my father was in March of this year. He has serious health problems, severe pains in his heart, head and back. In 2014, my father went to visit his mother's grave in Kalbajar and was abducted by Armenian soldiers. At that time, my father was 95 kilograms, and now he is 45 kilograms. Our family is in a very bad state. We still do not know why they arrested my dad. He's committed no sin. My dad is sick, an old man. Our family is in a very bad situation, and has been for the last 4 years. Each time when I get a letter from my father, we suffer a great deal of stress. All of you have children. In the evenings, you spend time with your kids. I also want to see my dad. I want to sit and talk with my father. I want my father to be with me on my birthdays. There are many diplomats and ambassadors here. You are discussing global issues. I ask you to help my father, Dilgam Asgarov, to be released soon, because my father has no fault. Keeping innocent people in captivity is not right, and you know it well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I will now give the floor to the